Just want to make sure the stairs are clear. It's one way up.
I don't know if this is pointing in the correct direction.
Where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? does he?
Yeah.
It's a truck.